Look at this beautiful aqua-colored water, all the boats, all the palm trees. I could be on a tropical island somewhere, or I could be in the Palm Beaches at a very cool camping site. On today's day tripping video, we're at Peanut Island. We're doing a little overnight camping, and we're gonna have a little fun adventure. They're getting started right now.
It's a feeling that I bought from.
Hi there, I'm Palm Beaches Paul, your local realtor and guide to the Palm Beaches, and welcome to paradise. Look at this place. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm on the island of Peanut Island here in North Palm Beach County, up by Singer Island and Riviera Beach, and we're gonna do a little camping here. It's the last week of summer. My younger son is here with his best friend. They're out swimming and diving and having fun, and we're gonna just be here for one night and today, and then we got to leave tomorrow morning on Saturday. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. We sit here and do some camping, and they got the big campfire right up here behind me. And so this is just one of the places that you can go camping here in the Palm Beaches. It's one of their parks, and it's not expensive at all. They have 17 sites, and we got ours for, it's about like $36, whatever, when you figure the fee, plus you got to pay a $16 fee for the ferry that brings you over. And if you bring a cart like we did, it's an extra $5. And then in the morning, they'll take us back. So, but it's gonna be a fun day, fun night. There's a great breeze blowing right now. It's super cool, even though it's in the, I think in the 90s. And I can't wait to get in that aqua-colored water, because there's some really good reefs over there to do some snorkeling. But before we can start enjoying ourselves, as the kids are already out playing, the wife and I, the parents, we gotta take all this stuff and all this stuff and make base camp. So let's go. And that. Ta-da! I only wish it was done that quick. This tent took us quite a while to get put together, and then I went and got the kids, brought the kids back. They helped so we could angle it, and then wife and I blew up the 2 air mattresses and the cots. Now we're gonna get a drink, and we're gonna go head to the water and relax ourselves. Base camp is settled. Got our tent up, took us a little while, and I got myself an ice cold beer, and guess what? It's National Beer Day, so cheers to all you out there that are having an ice cold beer today. I know I'm gonna enjoy this one. It's the first one of the evening. So basically the island consists of areas that you can come and visit for the day. As I said, they have the ferry that runs all day starting at 9 o'clock and it runs till 5 o'clock. It's $16 per person. You can bring your gear, you can bring your coolers. You can't drink alcohol unless you're staying in the campsite. So that's only allowed for those of us that are camping, so I'm allowed. But you can bring everything else, your food. If you do bring like a cart with all your stuff in it, they will charge you an extra $5. So, and then the campsites are about $36 with tax and all that included for each night, or like I think $52 or something like that for 2 nights. They have a little like office that's right up here. There's only 17 sites, and it's definitely first come first serve. Now this is the end of summer, so we were able to get this particular site, but a lot of people camp here during the winter months when it's obviously nice and cool out, and there's usually a long waiting time to get one of those. But as you can see here, we have our pad that they have set up for us, and then over here we have a grill, so we'll be doing some grilling. And then they have a picnic table, and then that's the fire pit over there, which I don't know if anyone's going to do a fire there tonight. We may, but
our neighbors were asking about it.
Yeah, so we'll see. We may have a fire tonight. So you can see behind me, they have all these pavilions out here for all the people who come here who aren't camping. So you can come out here and have a fun day, chill out. Now a lot of the people are leaving because it's getting late in the day, and the last boat across is 5 o'clock. So there's a big long line back there of people waiting. And they warn you, don't wait till the last minute. Man, it is so beautiful here. So the wife and I are just taking a little walk up this trail. They have a trail that walks all the way through, a little sidewalk. That over there, that's Palm Beach, the island of Palm Beach. That's the Palm Beach Inlet, all back there. And that over there is Singer Island. And then all these rocks down there, those are where people go snorkeling. I'll go down there in a little while. It's really cool. And there's lots of neat fish down there, and it's just real pretty, and it's not very deep, and the water is super clear. Now this is pretty cool. You can see where the tide has come up and washed away the beach. It's kind of neat looking. It's kind of, looks like some cliffs like you'd see somewhere in California. We really don't have that here in Florida. I do love living here. Man, just beautiful. The only thing I need is that. I need a boat. So I need you guys to subscribe, like, share, tell everyone about my channel so I can buy a boat. See, here's a lifeguard stand, but there's no one working. So now the beach does close at 5, and except for the campers, but there's no lifeguards here right now. As I said, there's a shortage of lifeguards, so unfortunately they don't have any. So over here at this far side, they have this little lagoon. They have these cheeky huts, which are really kind of cool. You can sit out here and just, you know, have a picnic. It's really nice. And then they got this section down here that, so there's a little bridge over here, and it's a little bit deeper, and this is where the boys are hanging out because they're jumping off the bridge into the water. So again, there's no lifeguard. You can see there's a lifeguard stand over here, but really you just kind of do it at your own risk. So at one time, the Coast Guard used to have this house here. It used to be a Coast Guard home, and they had this spot here, and they did used to bring tourists to this dock because back here, I don't know exactly where it is, and it's closed now, but somewhere back here is the compound for JFK. That was a bomb shelter in case there was a nuclear strike during the Cuban Missile Crisis. So he had a place back here that goes underground, and they used to let you go in and look at it. My wife and son got to go see it. I never did, and I'm really disappointed that I didn't because I love that kind of stuff. But it was somewhere back here. It was kind of cool because it, you know, had that oval entrance, and then he went in, and supposedly it went under the island, and it was supposed to protect him because his house was, well, his house was just maybe a mile this way on Palm Beach. So the Kennedy compound was just over there, not too far. I've driven past that before. And I guess they would have brought him over here and, you know, hopefully ridden out a nuclear holocaust. Hopefully, thank God they never had that. And he didn't have to. But unfortunately, the county closed it down, and I don't know if they'll ever open it up again. I hope they do. It's kind of a historical thing. It's cool, and I'd like to go check it out. Oh, ask and you shall receive. So it looks like they have plans to restore the Kennedy bunker, which is pretty cool. as well as the damaged docks, which have probably got damaged from hurricanes and just weather and time, and the old Coast Guard station, the Boathouse Museum. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming. So probably, what does it say? 23, 24. So a couple years, 2 years from now, hopefully all this will be restored and you can come out here and check it out for yourself. I'll definitely be coming back here to check it out. But as you look back here, so this is like the place where a lot of the big ships come in, where we have the cargo ships come in through the Palm Beach Inlet, and a lot of them go out to the Bahamas and all that. So all that's back there. And then just to the other side, going that way a little bit, is where we caught the ferry that comes over here at the Riviera Beach Marina. And the island goes all the way around. You can like park your boats on the other side and hang out for the day. A lot of people do that Saturday and Sundays, and they'll hang out there. And then up there is West Palm Beach in the background. So you can kind of see West Palm Beach over there. So anyway, well, I'm gonna head back to the camp because it looks like the kids are done jumping and playing in the water. I think we're gonna get the grill going. We got some hot dogs, some hamburgers, and it's getting a little cloudy and a little windy. I haven't had the best luck with camping. My son was in Boy Scouts. Both my boys were in Boy Scouts, and both times we did the big, overnight camp, we had monsoons. It rained every time. One, we just dealt with it. The younger son, it rained so hard, the water was literally coming into our tent and flooding it, and we had to pack up at 2 a.m. and head to the car, and I had to walk through knee-deep water in pitch black forest. That was fun. And get all our stuff and throw it in the car and leave in literally the middle of the night. So I'm hoping it doesn't rain because we don't have a rain tarp. I know. We don't camp a lot, and they said it should be good, and 40% chance of rain at 4 a.m. So we'll see. But we're gonna go do some grilling, and then I want to get the fishing gear rigged up, and we're gonna go do some fishing here. So I'm also gonna do a live stream. So by the time you guys see this video, maybe you saw the live stream, but I'm hoping to do a live stream showing you guys Peanut Island at night. So let's head back that way. So the campgrounds are pretty nice. As I said, they got 17 spots. And one other thing I forgot to mention was that as a camper, they have the public restrooms up here, but when you're camping, they give you a code, and that code gives you access to the showers. So you do have your own showers up here, which it's gated when you go inside, and you have a code to get in, and then you can go in and rinse off, which I'll definitely be using tonight. Now, like I was saying earlier, the ferry will take you over here from 9 o'clock to 5 p.m. and it runs back and forth. See that long line? It was going all the way back over here. So that's the last of the people getting off the ferry. It's well after 5 o'clock now. So the ferry, unfortunately, if you're already in line, the ferry will come back and get you. But if you're not in line by 5 o'clock, and I guess they count heads, it's $100 per person to get you off the island. So make sure you're here. I would advise you to get in line around 3 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock to get off the island. But those people have been waiting probably a good hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get off the island. So obviously it's after 5 o'clock. Look at the place. It's like I have a whole island to myself. The island of Palm Beaches, Paul. That has a nice ring to it. Would you come visit it?
Oh my gosh. I still got some. Really? I think.
So we did a little fishing. My son caught one fish. We did see a bunch of other fish. They're out playing by the water, and my wife's got the reel going. So one thing I will tell you about nighttime here, if you can't see it on video, there's literally a million flies. It's kind of like disgusting, but there's flies everywhere. When I get camping, you have bugs, but
It's only when you're cooking.
yeah, I guess it's when you're cooking. We're being swarmed by flies right now. It's really annoying. So I got my little zapper thing out here. I got a few of them already. But yeah, so be prepared for lots of bugs and bring bug spray. We brought a couple different bug sprays because there are some noseums or small biting flies. Oh, that's suntan lotion. Well, one of these is bug spray, and they're small biting flies, so like you don't see them, but they're real annoying and they'll leave a nasty itch. So we had a nice dinner, and now we're out here on one of the docks. So they have a dock that you can fish on. There's another dock that they don't want you to fish on. That's on where the boat comes in and drops everyone off. And then they have this dock that we're on right now, which if you look behind me, it's kind of dark, but it's got a light, you can see it. Everyone's out here and doing some fishing, and you can see down below, they got some lights under the water, which attracts the fish. So my son and his friend are over on the other dock trying to see if there's any bait fish, and then come back over here and fish over on this side. And but it's really pretty out. It's nice and quiet and calm. There's not very many people here, so it's a really nice night, and just kind of checking out the scenery and see if we can catch some fish. But all in all, very nice night. Probably get cleaned up after a little bit, and then head in. We'll see if we're gonna catch some fish for a while, and see if we have any luck here tonight. Good morning. Well, sunrise. I'm actually gonna go catch the sun coming up, and the boys are already doing a little fishing. We're heading over there now. Got myself an iced coffee because we didn't bring anything to make hot coffee. That was an interesting night's sleep, but yeah, camping is not something that I do a whole lot of, and it was windy all night, so it wasn't too bad, but a lot of noise and stuff, so didn't exactly sleep the best. But it's a nice breezy day, so we're gonna go up to the spot where the boys were jumping yesterday, and we're gonna try and do a little bit of fishing off there this morning. I will tell you, the nice thing about camping here is you feel like you have an entire island to yourself. There's nobody around. It's just you and nature. So I was able to get my sunrise, absolutely gorgeous, as they always are. And now we get an extra special treat. This is really cool. So as I told you in the video yesterday, we do have a port right over here, and it's mostly for, like, you know, shipping container type boats. But we do have a few cruise ships that come into port. And well, this is the land of Jimmy Buffett. That's the Margaritaville cruise ship. They go on a little 3-day cruise out to the Bahamas and back. Not that expensive either. We thought about taking one, but you know, maybe in the fall or spring we'll do something like that. Maybe a spring break trip would be kind of fun to take. But it's really cool to see one of these big ships come into port. Pretty awesome with the sun rising and the boat coming in right there. Jimmy Buffett, bringing sunshine to Florida. Changes in latitude, changes in attitude. I'm not gonna sing, I can't sing, but how fun does that look? Maybe I'll do a video from that. Maybe we'll work on that for spring or something, we'll see. That's super cool seeing these huge ships come in. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. This little island is right here in the center of Palm Beach County, just north of West Palm Beach by, I don't know, 10 miles. And, you know, for $36, you can stay on the island for the night, plus the $16 for the ride over here. But, I mean, that's a lot cheaper than a hotel. And, I mean, look at this around me. I mean, really, guys. It's beautiful. And this is August. Like, I hate sweating, so this is probably the worst time of the year to come. It was a hard sleep last night, but there was a strong breeze because right there's the ocean. We get that eastern breeze. So it was blowing all night. Now, we don't have a tarp on our tent. That is something we need to get. We don't camp a lot, like I said. And we swore it was gonna rain last night. And the top of our tent is just, there's nothing there. I mean, it's just all mesh. So we would have been soaked. Thank you, Mother Nature, for not raining on me for the first time in camping. I'm heading back to the camp. We got to start tearing it down. We are going to do some swimming. I still got to go underwater for you guys and show you some underwater shots. So we can go look at the reef. I've switched to the GoPro so I can go underwater as I promised you. So these are the rocks out here that you saw in the video earlier. And this is where all the little like reefs are and the snorkeling. There's lots of really cool fish under here, but unfortunately it's really low tide. As you can see, it's not very deep right now. When we got here yesterday, it was high tide, but we just didn't have enough time to get in the water. And so it's much better when the tide's higher. But I'm gonna go under anyway. I still think there's some fish to be seen under here. You can see there's rocks here. And then they have rocks that go back all the way over there. So you just come out here and circle around, and it's really cool. Lots of good fish. So let's go under the sea. coming in, it's a lot cleaner and the water's much clearer to see. This is kind of an outgoing tide, so it's kind of murky right now. It doesn't look as good as it did yesterday. Yesterday it was crystal clear, but still not bad. Just kind of has a green tint to it. But there's a big cargo ship. It's such a cool place to hang out. Now that's what I need to be on right now. A floating tiki bar. Nothing says living in South Florida like that.
We don't talk about nothing no more.
Well, our little vacation has come to an end. As you can see, all our stuff is packed up. We're just waiting for the boys to bring a few more things, and thanks to my wonderful wife, because she literally did tear down the camp by herself while I went and snorkeled underwater. I know I'm spoiled. She's getting wine and pizza tonight. So, but yeah, this was a lot of fun, and our boat is coming in.
We don't talk about nothing no more. Feels like I've been doing way too much, babe. Feels like I've been working through your stuff, babe. Over time, lately it's been getting kind of tough, babe. Feels like I.
So if you like this adventure, be sure to click the link at the end, and you can watch other day tripping adventures through South Florida. Alright guys, so that was our Peanut Island adventure, or overnight camping. We had a good time, even though it was a little warm. The boys had a blast. My wife and I had a lot of fun. Met some really nice people, and we do look forward to coming back out here in the winter when it's much cooler. But as you can see, just another gorgeous day here in South Florida. One of the many beautiful and fun things you can get out and do when you live here in paradise. So, but anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And as always, when you're in the Palm Beaches, get out and enjoy paradise. I'll talk to you next week.